Hey, what's up everyone, welcome to another video. In this video we are going to talk about the Oculus Quest 2. As you can see, these black circles under my eyes, they are not from working too much or too hard. That's not what I do. They are here because of this headset, and I'm gonna tell you why. So before we start, I would like to thank everyone who watched, commented, liked and shared my latest video. If you haven't already and you are a fan of Kurzgesagt, please check it out. I'm doing a giveaway of the Kurzgesagt Human Error Calendar, which is sold out by the way. In the meantime, I received the second one, which I'm also going to give away. So if you want one copy for yourself, check out my latest video. Now, let's talk about this evil piece of tech which caused these black circles around my eyes. It all started when I pre-ordered my Oculus Quest way before its release date, and I've got it now for like 1 week. And there are a couple of things I would like to mention, I would like to talk about with you guys, that you definitely should know before you consider buying one for yourself. This video mainly focuses on people like me, who don't own a powerful gaming PC and still want to enjoy the best VR has to offer. So, to make it clear, I'm not going to talk about the Oculus Quest linked to a PC, but only about the standalone functions of the Oculus Quest 2. And in my opinion, that makes this VR headset so darn powerful. So for people who don't know what the Oculus Quest 2 is, I'm going to try to explain it as quick as possible. It's a standalone VR headset which doesn't require a powerful gaming PC or anything else to run it. But that's not what makes it so great. Because we've got standalone headsets before, but they didn't offer the immersiveness of the more expensive headsets on the market. But this one does, and sometimes it even does it better. It has this function called room scale. It doesn't require any setup of any sensors or cables going through your room. It's all built inside of the headset. It uses these 4 cameras to track your environment and lets you draw an area in which you like to play, and while physically moving through this area, you are simultaneously moving in the virtual reality environment. That's one thing, and the second thing are the controllers. They are great and are exactly like you would expect from a high-end VR headset. But the magic happens when you lay your controllers down, and the headset knows this and it recognizes this. It starts tracking your hands and your fingers. And this is maybe like the most advanced piece of technology this headset has to offer. I'm going to talk about this later in the video. So let's start with the headset. It has an USB-C port on the side to charge your device or to connect it to a PC. A 3mm headphone jack for your headphones, 2 little mics underneath the headset. Unfortunately, it doesn't support wireless headphones. For some reason you can connect a mouse, a Bluetooth mouse or a Bluetooth keyboard, but no support for headphones at all. That's a shame. Underneath the device you also got this volume rocker and the power button with a status light indicator next to it. Out of the box you get a USB-C cable with a power brick, which is a nice thing to have. Wink wink Apple. 2 controllers and an extra module for people that wear glasses, so you have this little extra space for your glasses. The controllers have like this built-in proximity sensors on the buttons. They recognize when your fingers are on the button and when not, to represent this inside of the VR environment. But as I mentioned before, you can use hand tracking in some of the games. Hand tracking is great when it works, but when it works. I've used it in a couple of games now. For example, on the home screen it worked great without any issues. In the Worlds of the Wizard game, sometimes it doesn't track your hands correctly, but when it works, it gives a huge leap to the immersiveness of VR. And I really liked it. The parts that didn't recognize my hands didn't bother me at all. It would probably bother me if the game was a competitive game. Important thing when using hand tracking are the lights in the room, because it really doesn't work when it's too dark inside of the room. Room scaling is like one of these features that HTC Vive stood out with in the beginning of VR. Oculus has managed to do this without any setup of any sensors at all. The built-in camera of the Oculus Quest 2 fixes all of these problems for you. And to be honest, it works great and there's nothing to complain about this. Thanks to these cameras, you can freely move to space without any cables getting in the way. It also recognizes the room you are in, so you can save multiple rooms and it will automatically choose the one for you. You don't need to set it up over again when switching between rooms. Thanks to this, you can move, crouch and even jump freely in the VR world. When you get close to a boundary, it will show you the wireframe, so you don't need to worry about running into a wall or an object inside your room. What really annoyed me the most on the other headset and lowered the immersion of the whole VR experience is the so-called screen door effect. This effect happens because of the individual pixels your eyes see when you're this close to any screen, but Oculus almost got rid of this effect. And that's one thing that really is important when wearing a VR headset. So now you probably think that I am totally sold by this item, but I'm not. I mean I am, but I'm not, because it has its downsides, and it starts with the games. First of all, the Oculus store doesn't have like the best AAA games. In fact, there are no AAA quality games on the store in my opinion. But I get that, because the best game devs don't make VR games yet. The games that you can play are fun, and that's it. They are fun to play for a while. And then you have played it, and probably never will again, until a friend shows up, comes around and you will want to show them the VR experience you've got. This has also to do with the hardware inside of this system. I can't and I won't expect the graphics to be as good as console gaming or PC, but it takes away from the immersion. As a matter of fact, I find the games that are graphically less detailed to be more beautiful than games that try to be ultra realistic. Sometimes it just hurts to see the game on the PC and getting excited to play it on the Quest and finding out that the graphics are like nowhere near the original game. It just hurts, alright? It just hurts. But it's not that bad, because some games still look great. For example, Red Matter looked very nice, and The Walking Dead didn't. I guess the devs of Red Matter did optimize it to the hardware of the Quest 2, and some devs didn't do this yet. Maybe they will in the future. We don't know. Another thing worth mentioning is the screen. It's no OLED anymore, like we used to have it in VR headsets before. OLED is beautiful when it comes to colors and black levels. I have a really hard time seeing in dark places, so that's something which is kinda annoying. But it still has a lot of these features and cool stuff which compromises this. So let's get to the beginning of the video. Why does the Oculus Quest 2 cause black circles under my eyes? And that is because it's too much fun. And time is relative. It's like in the movie Interstellar, where in one planet 1 hour passes and in the other one 7 years go by. So should or shouldn't you buy the Oculus Quest 2? My answer is it depends if you're willing to step into the VR world without purchasing a powerful PC or a gaming console to play with. If you don't want any of this, then you should definitely buy it. It's like the most experience for the less amount of money combined. I hope you guys liked this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and let me know down below which VR headsets you like and why. As always, thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.